Hi everyone, I'm going to go over how to do the Map of Africa assignment. So you want to start in the Google Slides and you'll see this do now. It says make 3 observations about the map to the right. So this map is titled The True Size of Africa. Something to note is that the black outline here, in addition to this island right here, this is the African continent, okay? What you see inside of this black outline is actually different countries. So if I just look at this quickly, I see the United States, India, China, Eastern Europe is several countries. And it shows that all these different places in the world can actually fit inside of the African continent. This is trying to show you just how enormous the African continent is. And you'll notice I keep saying continent. That's because we really need to remember that Africa is a continent, not a country. So make 3 observations or share 3 things that you see. Now, just looking at Africa at a glance, some basic information here. There are 54 countries on this continent. There are about 1.3 billion people who live in this continent as of 2020. There's between 1,500 to 2,000 languages spoken. And we're going to start by looking at the geography of Africa, and we're really going to focus on how diverse it is. So it's important to understand that Africa isn't just like the savanna and the grasslands that you see in The Lion King, right? There's also mountains and deserts and rainforests in Africa. And we're going to get into that geographic diversity in the upcoming lessons. So, right here in blue, just a question for you to consider. Why do so many Americans refer to Africa as a country when clearly it is pretty enormous? It is not one country, and there's 54 countries there. So, think about that. Now, getting into the actual assignment, what are you doing today? This is what it looks like, okay? It's a Google drawing. It's titled Map of Africa. And you're probably looking at this and you might be thinking, wow, this is a lot. You can do it. Listen to my explanation, and hopefully it makes it seem a little less scary. So in the center, you have a map of Africa. You'll notice that the different regions of Africa, so north, south, east, west, and central, are color-coded. You'll also notice that there is a country bank with a matching color for that region on either side of the map. So what you need to do is make text boxes to label the countries that do not already have labels. You'll notice a lot of the smaller countries that were a little difficult to label, I already went in and did them for you. So the ones with check boxes in the country bank are ones that you need to label. Now, if I wanted to start in North Africa, I know that I'm labeling these hot pink countries because North Africa is labeled as hot pink. So to make a text box, I'm going to start by clicking this T in a square. And let's say I want to label this country right here. I click and drag to make my text box. And then I know it's going to be one of these ones on the checklist because those are the options I'm given. But if I look at the directions, there's a link to a map that I'm going to open that I can figure out what country that was. So I'm trying to match the shape. I'm trying to see where it is in relation to bodies of water. This can be tricky, matching the shapes of the maps that you need to label with the one you're referencing, but do your best. And I know, kind of because it has this triangular area over here, that's kind of the shape I'm looking for, that country right here that I just made the text box for is Libya. So I just typed Libya there, and a great thing to do could be cross off the country that you did so that you don't lose track. And then process of elimination, you'll only have a few left by the time you're almost through that region. So do your best with this. If you're having technical difficulties, if you're stressed out, please ask a question in a private comment and I will help you out. Good luck.